Hello, good morning, everyone. This is Baja Pips. It is Monday, August 2nd, 2021, 9:57 a.m., and I am here in Athens, Greece. I am following up with you all on last night's trade setups. I had posted a previous video. If you guys check it out on my channel now, you can go over my before. And in this video, I will show you guys what the market is currently doing. Before I get into the charts, and that's my alert in the background, it looks like something is going in my favor. I'll check it later. I just want to go over the fundamentals right now. EURUSD price analysis portrays bearish setup on the daily one below 1.19. So this is a news that just got released. Looks like last night, prepping everyone and all around the world that the EURUSD is looking very bearish. You guys see the headlines, right? EURUSD pulls back from the monthly top, struggles to extend biggest weekly gain since May. Bearish cross, spinning top, no need validation from MACD. So, people are looking and speculating for selling high right now. And people are entering positions on sells right now. And people are also looking for sell limit orders. So all of this is happening as this news is released. 1.192 becomes a key hurdle to the north. Bears may eye for July low ahead of yearly bottom. So what this is telling me is that price is going to break new highs and that it's hurtling north. This means that it's still currently bullish. But speculators, be prepared to sell, meaning that there's a take profit zone ahead. So the correct way to view your fundamental bias on the EURUSD after getting this news is to see that long term is bearish, but it's not a good time to enter short just yet. Short term though, you can capitalize on opportunity because 1.192 is about 20 pips, and I do believe it's going to burst past that 20 pip zone. Now, once it does, I believe it's going to create a bullish breakout higher than expected. That's when you will get the future releases saying that EURUSD has broken higher than expected. So, or monthly highs or quarterly, you're going to see the news occur after price action. So all of this, we can read it, but there's no point because this is people that, most people that are reading this don't even know how to trade. So let's get to the charts. One more thing, I want to check out the economic calendar. So London session just began. As of now, it's 10 a.m. on my side and perfect timing. And see the news releases. There's not really many news releases. I mean, there's definitely some medium impact, high impact coming up. In Germany, the manufacturing, that's 3 stars. What all this is telling me is that my move should be fulfilled today. I don't really care what the fundamentals have to print because I pay attention to my chart work, and whatever my trades tell me is where I go. So if I see these 3 high impact news events, even medium volatility, I look forward to gaining pips because I know I'm right. And as long as I'm right, high impact news can actually work in my favor. But let's get to the charts so we can see what's going on here. Wow, look at EURUSD. This is the past. Wow, you guys see that, right? The past 10 minutes as I spoke. And as London session opened, we can see that price has surged up and it's currently on its way towards my TP zone. This is EURUSD update, guys. Literally in the past 10 minutes, like prior to London open, you guys can see the London breakout went up 20 pips and it's still on its way. I do foresee price going above to 1.192. That's where they said. You see that, right? My TP zone is around, 1.191. 1.992 is around here. I'm getting out before that is hit because that's probably the high of the day. And at that point, price may reject or anything can happen, but this is where my zone told me to get out. So we're watching price as it's climbing up. It didn't even go near my stop. You guys can see I could have put a 5 pip stop down below and nothing would have happened because my entries are sniper entries. They're on point. Let's get to the next video, the next profile so we can see. Let's get to USDCAD. I was short. So we can see that USDCAD is actually falling right now. London breakout. I love this session and US session. Lots of volatility and lots of retail traders going the wrong way. So we can see that price is currently in the money and it's trending down. Now let's check out the next pair, and I'll update you guys later on when these hit profit, because I don't need to update you in the US session. GJ is actually on its way up. So we can see that my stop loss is plenty of spaces away. This is a normal move that would happen in certain pairs. It is on its way up, but I do believe that GJ is going to crash down. So let's just pay attention to price. Let's keep focused. Currently, I'm up a little bit on this account. I made a withdrawal recently. Just, always withdraw some money. Take care of yourself. But this is what it is right now. As you guys can see, being patient pays off. The market's just started moving. So give it some time. As I said, I'll update you all. I'm currently in the money on all of my trades. I'm out of the money on GJ. A little early of an entry. Volatility is very popular in GJ, so there's no surprises. Volatility, I already seen it portrayed it passing 1.52. I already seen this happening, 1.525. This is the psychological area that everyone's talks about, but don't really know how to trade the psych zones. But I'm showing you guys perfect psychological area. Sometimes it pierces through, but as you guys can see, it rejected 1.15, closed above. It's showing a confirmation to retail traders that it's going to go on up, but in reality, this is profit taking for the guys that were down here earlier. So if this is profit taking for the big boys, that means that price is going to crash down and shoot below 152.3. So I hope this video was helpful, and I'll update everyone later on. I mean, you got to just be patient and let the market work its way out. You're going to be up and down in drawdown in profit, but as long as you stick to your plan, everything will be fine. I'll actually wait 1 minute for this candle to close, because I would like to see, there we go. I would like to see the reaction on the minute chart to see after this first 5 minutes of the hour was painted, how the remaining minute or two, what would happen. As I track it, it has to close above this wick on the 5 minute candle to give me direct confirmation that price more than likely will continue on up. And if it does continue on up, we're looking at this. If it does continue on up, we're looking at price potentially reaching another 30 pips before some sort of resistance around 153. But as I said, I am bearish and I'm not going against that. So we will see. I do believe this is an ideal point of profit taking for longs. Let's just wait. Give it a couple more minutes. And for those of you that aren't patient enough to wait, you could fast forward this video, but I'll let it play out for everyone. And as long as you have the proper system set up and understanding of how to read the markets, you're never going to be in hesitation or fear or uncertainty ever again, because you shouldn't be uncertain in the markets. Whatever you probably learned in the past, what your mentor told you, I mean, it's pretty much false. I mean, a lot of this is just hindsight bias and hearsay. Most mentors don't even know what they're talking about. So my advice is to just avoid all information. There's a term called the teachability index, and I recommend you guys all look it up. But basically what the teachability index is your ability to learn and your willingness to learn, and also your willingness to question what you're learning. So a lot of people that get into the Forex market, they have a very, very low teachability index. They cannot learn the right way. And a lot of this has to do with learning the right way. On the 5 minute, we can see it's starting to form, looks like a hammer or evening star. It looks like it's going to form an evening star on GJ and crash down. So we will wait on this. Let's check out the other pairs, see how they're doing. Yep, I got confirmation from USDCAD. Let's check out the 1 minute. Yes, I already have confirmation on the USDCAD that it's more than likely going to go down. So realistically, if I wanted to put my stop loss about less than 10 pips above my sell, or even close to break even, at this point, I would say it's pretty reasonable, but it's not the most rational choice just yet. I don't really like using stop losses too tight because I'm not at that level yet. But at least I'm being honest. I like to use wide enough stops where I'm comfortable enough with losing the amount, and also I'm comfortable enough with the room that I give the market to move. So this is going to take some time. And as I said, for those of you that don't want to watch this whole price movement, you could actually just fast forward this video, skip my talking, but I'll continue talking while price is moving. Help you guys out a little bit. Euro USD, we'll get back to UCAD in a moment. It's doing its typical market movement. It's pulled back. Some people took profit. Some people are hopping in. Some people's stops are getting hit. A lot of things are happening in this transitional phase because, as you can see, price went on its way up, pulled back, went up towards my profit target. That was very close, and pulled back. Profit taking happened up there. That's what happened. Pulled back, entry. What do you think is going to happen next? Profit taking. Number 2, break those highs of those sellers and close out high enough where it's convincing the retail buyers that it's going up. That's where I'll be taking profit. Once the retail buyers are convinced that price is going up, then I'll simply just close out and wait for a better opportunity. I'm done for the day. Now, let's check out, come back to this pair. Let's check out GJ, see how it's doing. Guess that evening star was not formed. Still doing its thing though. I actually like the way this GJ is set up because it's perfect. Looks like there's a lot of buyers with no support. So of course, if you're a buyer right now, you have fares. Fares is what drives the market. So as a bull, there's stop losses right there. There's stop losses right there. There's stop losses down below. And we want to hit this whole cluster because there's a lot of stops below here. So as I said, you convince the crowd and then you whip against them. So let's just keep waiting. GJ's moving a little slow this morning, but I did have early entries, and it is one of those volatile pairs. As we can see, it's nowhere near my stop loss. Stop loss is pretty high up. It's not that far, but it's not. It's like 70 pips. 117 pips stop loss from the sell down below. Wow, look at that 15-minute. It's reacting to that zone. 3 more minutes left in the bar. Let's see if it closes above. Like I said, if it closes above this zone, we'll be looking bullish to 153. But as long as it stays below that zone, we can continue to drive price down and have more certainty. I'll get back to GJ in a moment. Let me go and check out. I was going to trade gold, but I don't have enough margin to trade gold right now. I have a 125 broker, so I'm literally trading 125 leverage, so I can only trade basically what I have available. As we can see, UCAD is still moving on its way. Couple more minutes left in the 15 minutes, so let's just wait. And on this 15-minute bar, we can see also that price definitely has to close. I'm looking at price closing below 1.245, to be honest. If the 15-minute bar can close below that, then I have confirmation that price should continue on down. So realistically, all I really have to do is be up for the first 15 minutes of the market session. And at that point, I could just walk away. But let's see. Let's see if I get the confirmation that I need to have a certainty to walk away. It may not even happen in this 15-minute. It may happen in the next. But as long as price is behaving according to my plan, I'm on the right path. What tends to happen a lot of times is it forms a candlestick that is an indecisive candlestick, or it's a false bullish candlestick, and then it just drives it down. So it might not happen in this 15-minute. It might happen in the next, like I said, but I am pretty certain that price will go in my favor across all pairs today. 15 minutes, bang. See that 15-minute bar? What's that look like? It looks like a long wick doji. Looking on the right side, we see the 5-minute bar that was formed. It was its attempt to break the previous two bullish bars, but this doesn't look strong at all, and it's not at an area of support. So I'm not really too concerned about that pair. Let's check the GJ 15-minute, and then I'll end this video and update you all later. And for those of you that have recommendations on recording tools, please let me know. All right, GJ looks like its confirmation looks like it's going to continue on up, but this might be a false break because this zone is not even that strong. I wouldn't even buy this, to be honest, because I'm not really interested in that type of trade setup. But only way I would buy this is if I projected price to go above 153.2, and I don't even foresee that happening looking at the hourly and the longer term. It needs to have some sort of high volatility that shoots up into that zone. And like I said, above 153.2, my stop loss is at 153.4. So we are still waiting quite a distance, guys. So just be patient. And that's it for right now. You guys see everything set up. Currently, I'm down 160, but I have a bunch of standards up and I'm only down 160. So that's not bad. Sometimes you are in drawdown. No one's perfect, but this is part of my next 10-year journey, is to get the perfect entries where I'm at the point where as soon as I enter a trade, I'm in profit and it never looks back. So that's my next goal. Right now, I'm still struggling between my little drawdowns, but I'll update you all later once all of these hit profit, because I'm certain it will.